Welcome to the Showing Evolution Update, everyone. The place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Sister Wives viewers are being brutally honest about Christine Brown's bedroom life. She recently made fun of Kody's subpar performance in the bedroom and the barter system that was in place. Yes, that is correct. After they had spent the night together, Christine thought about how Kody was actually asking for something in return. She didn't back down when she exposed Kody Brown's entire bedroom game, and viewers are still baffled. Regarding Kody's demands and her dissatisfaction with him, Christine made some shocking revelations. Is this true? What's the deal with this? What did she disclose? Because the tea is very hot. Keep reading to learn more about this controversy. Sister Wives, did Christine and Kody sleep with one another? Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, discusses her previous relationship with Kody Brown in detail. She recently talked about how Kody's love for Robyn Brown changed the dynamics of her sexual life as well. Because she hadn't been taken care of emotionally, romantically, physically, or financially, the celebrity was aware that nothing was the same and that everything was over. After Robyn's entry, Kody and Christine's intimacy changed, even though they didn't really stop being intimate. Christine thinks that sex was just an act and that they might have used each other. Kody had become apathetic during the last few years of their relationship, so they didn't feel anything. Hence, after a while, Kody made it clear that he was no longer going to share a bed with Christine. Christine mocks Kody's bedtime performance from Sister Wives. Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, was written with a lot of heart by Sister Wives star Christine Brown. In her marriage to Kody Brown, she had experienced rejection, failed intimacy, and a lack of love. She removed all of these layers. Amid all this, the celebrity talked about what seemed to be a barter system in bed with her former system. A Redditor recently shared a picture of Christine's book where she clearly claimed that things weren't exactly inspiring with Kody. She recalled how she was the one who had the responsibility of initiating, but what you are imagining isn't what she got in return. Christine wrote, "In return for mess sex, Kody required a back massage." Imagine demanding a back massage just because you made love to your wife, which was actually initiated by her in the first place. The OP wondered how it would have felt to initiate intimacy first and then give a back rub as well. A fan even called it barter love and wrote, "I'm sorry, but having to barter for sex with your husband sounds so degrading. I simply wouldn't." Since the beginning, Christine and Kody's sexual life hasn't been great. The former even claimed that her ex-husband took her virginity in a way that she was in pain for the rest of her honeymoon. In addition, she did not even experience an orgasm for nearly 2 years following her marriage. Despite a few years of relative calm, both the beginning and the end were not particularly pleasant. For additional updates, keep checking the TV season and spoilers section. The Flagstaff air was cool that night, but the tension in Christine's kitchen was anything but. Christine wasn't finished performing, not for America, but for herself. Even though the camera crew had long since left, Janelle and Miri exchanged cautious looks as she leaned back in her chair, a sly grin spreading across her face. "You know," Christine began, swirling her sparkling cider like a fine wine, "I used to think Kody's ego was the biggest thing in our marriage." Janelle blew a snort. "Used to?" Christine laughed, the sound loud and unrestrained. She jokingly said that turns out that title might belong to his overconfidence in other departments, and she was being serious. Mary shook her head. "Christine," she warned, though there was a hint of a smirk tugging at her lips. Christine said, brushing her blonde hair over her shoulder, "Oh, come on. I think I've earned the right to talk about how underwhelming the man is under the sheets. If I can survive a decade of his lectures about loyalty and respect." Even Miri wasn't able to contain her laughter as the room burst into applause. For the first time in years, the Sister Wives were laughing with each other, not competing for Kody's dwindling attention. Christine wiped a tear from her eye as she went on, "I swear, I used to think it was me. Oh no, maybe I'm the problem, I thought. But then I realized that according to Kyle, spiritual intimacy is 2 seconds of eye contact." She perfectly mimed Kody's dramatic tone. "Christine, we don't need physical touch. We are in harmony with our energy." Janelle was doubled over now. "Stop! My stomach hurts." "Oh, please," Christine said, rolling her eyes. His hairspray and gravity were the only things that ever worked in harmony. I swear, I spent more time competing with that perm than I did feeling loved. Mary smiled, despite shaking her head. You know he's going to see this clip somewhere. Christine smirked. Good. Maybe it'll humble him a little bit. Maybe he'll finally stop thinking he's some polygamous Adonis. Newsflash, even Adonis shows up. The laughter faded into a warm silence. For a moment, the women just sat there, free, lighter somehow. The years of jealousy, heartbreak, and spiritual justification seemed far away. They weren't sister wives anymore. They were storm survivors who eventually found humor in the wreckage. Changing her tone, Christine said, Honestly, making fun of him isn't even about getting revenge. It's just healing. I wasted so much time trying to make that man happy. Now, I'm finally making myself laugh again. Janelle raised her glass. To weak performances and strong women. They clinked glasses, the sound echoing like a victory bell. A queen reclaiming her throne, Christine smiled. Amen to that.